Hi, welcome. My name is Tina, and if you are new here, I had traditional duodenal switch surgery on June 9th of 2020. I'm currently about almost 19 months out. I'll go through my stats really quickly. My highest weight ever was 340 pounds. That's recorded weight. I probably weighed a lot more than that, but this was a doctor's visit where they, tracked my weight. So 340. The day that I met Dr. Srikanth, who's my surgeon in Federal Way, Washington, was the end of February of 2020. That day I weighed 282 pounds. The day I had my surgery, which was June 9th of 2020, on that day I weighed 262 pounds. And today I weigh 177 pounds. So, I know the last video that I had, which was a few weeks ago, there was some weight gain. So I had gone from 178 to 184 pounds. And I've already lost all that plus another pound. So what I think is going on is I think I got very bloated from eating a lot of salt, and I was eating, a lot of candy and stuff that I shouldn't really be eating. I think I just got very bloated. So I think, and I mean, you can't really gain and lose that much weight that quickly, but unless it's water weight. So, anyway, it's gone. I was planning on doing a series about losing the regain, but I lost it already. So, yeah, that's good news for me. I'm happy about that, and kind of a little surprised. I mean, I'm so used to every January I have a new diet plan, right? My whole life I've always had January is a big month for me. My birthday is in January, and I've always had New Year's resolutions, and so I'm trying to get out of that habit, but it's still there. So this January I was kind of planning on having a new plan, and yeah, not going to do that now. Today I wanted to share, I had my labs done yesterday. So I did the blood test. You go to the laboratory and they take all the blood, and then you do the 24-hour calcium test, which is where you collect your urine for 24 hours, and then you take it to the lab. It's not the most pleasant thing. So if you haven't done that yet, you have that to look forward to. But I only have to do it every 6 months now, so it's okay. But anyway, so I took all that stuff in, had my labs done yesterday. I saw Carly in Dr. Srikanth's office. Carly's the person that I work with in the office since I've already had my surgery and I'm 18 months out. Anyway, she looked at my labs and everything's great, except for my calcium. I'm a little bit low on my calcium, which is a new one. Historically through this whole year and a half, I have not been low on calcium, but I am now. So that's bad because I'm 53. I'm menopausal. So you have to worry about your bone density, your bone loss, and I don't want to have any teeth issues. Dental is so expensive. So I'm a little concerned about that, and I'm going to definitely up my calcium. I might go back to a liquid calcium for a while, just because I think that might be, well, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just go add another calcium. I take Citracal. So I take it 3 times a day, so maybe I'll just go up to 4 times a day. And maybe that will help, hopefully. But my protein is high. My protein has never been high. So, and I in my life, I've been, a vegetarian quite a bit. I've been vegan before, not a lot, but, I have done those things. And so I've always kind of been somewhat low on protein. But now my protein's high, and I'm surprised about that. I've mentioned before, I'm very, very strict with myself about my vitamins and about my protein. I've always made sure that I had at least 120 grams of protein every single day, and I still track it. I mean, now I can pretty much track it in my head. I always have a pre-made protein shake every day, and I always have a shake that I make with the powder and mix it with water and some heavy cream. in my magic bullet, and I do that every single day. And so that's 60 grams of protein right there. And then I have eggs every day. I have been eating a little bit more meat in the evening. I still have a hard time eating, in the afternoon. I have hunger in the morning, and I have a lot more room in my little stomachs in the morning. So I do eat most of what I'm going to eat in the day. I always focus on my protein because I want to make sure I get that in every single day. So I think that's really, really good habit to get into. So if you're pre-surgery and you're thinking about, you're going through the process of getting the surgery, or if you just started out and I think a lot of the things that you do pre-surgery are to get into good habits. So you take a lot of vitamins pre-surgery, and that's, to me, that's about habits. Drink a lot of liquid, drink a lot of water, just get in the habit of drinking, and 18 months, 19 months out, I still have all of those habits, and I have great results because of that. Although I'm high in my iron again. I had a video, one of my early videos, I talked about being high in iron. Excuse me. But talking a lot makes my voice kind of hoarse. Anyway, so excuse me, I'm sorry. I think the pre-surgery stuff, not only do you need to get your body ready for all of the changes that are going to happen and all the malabsorption that is going to start happening once you get your surgery, but you do need to get into really good habits. And one thing I can say about my program and how I've done so far, and how I think I've managed to keep my protein levels high. I've retained almost all of my hair. I had a little bit of hair loss for a few months, but it was never noticeable. The only person that really noticed was the lady that does my hair. I didn't notice it. So my hair is so much thicker now than it was even before I had my surgery. I'll try to put a picture of my hair before, not of my hair, but of me with my hair, and show you how thin my hair just is. My hair just always was very, very thin, and now it's very thick. I have never had this much hair. I don't know. It's great, and I know it's the vitamins. Because I never had taken vitamins before, so I do take a lot of vitamins specifically for my hair now that I never did before. But anyway, my labs are really good except for my calcium. So I'm a little concerned about that, and I'm going to start pushing, forcing calcium more, and I'm not going to worry about my iron since that's high. So, you can't really take iron and calcium at the same time. So I always took my iron at night, and I took all my calcium during the day. So maybe I can take a little bit of calcium at night with my iron. Maybe it'll all even out somehow. I don't know. I need to experiment a little bit. But I don't want to have low calcium. I really don't want to have dental issues, and I really don't want to have bone loss issues. That's just not what I need in my life right now. So anyway, it was good to talk to Carly. We had to do it. Our appointment was a virtual appointment, so I saw her through my phone, and it was good to see her. It's, now that I'm out so far, I only have an appointment every 6 months. So just nice to talk to her and see how things are going. And I have lost, what did she say? Something like 12 pounds since the last time I saw her, which I don't remember, I can look at, I track my weight still. I have my Fitness Pal or whatever it is. I still track all that stuff like I always did, habits. But I've lost weight since then in the last 6 months. I still am not to my goal yet. I still would really, really like to be in the 150s before I get any type of skin surgery. Kind of hoping to do that sometime in maybe July or August. I don't know. It depends on a lot of things. I just really, my thighs are a problem still. And now that I've lost weight, it's just the skin on my thighs, and I still have a lot of fat on my thighs. It's just not cute. And it's a situation where you can see it through my clothes. So, yeah, there's that. But anyway, I hope everybody is doing well, and I hope that you, are taking care of yourself. And I hope if you're, I do have some new subscribers. I just really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you to all my subscribers for hanging in there with me. I know I've been a little bit flaky lately. My apologies for that. I will try to do better. But if you have any topics that you would really like me to touch on, please know that I am in no way an expert on any of this. I'm just kind of sharing my experiences. So if you have any questions or anything you'd like me to talk about, I know there's a lot of, I follow all of the duodenal switch support groups on like Facebook and Instagram and all those things. I know there's a lot of stuff that people go through, and some of that stuff I think I didn't have any problem with, and I feel like it's because of certain things that I did. Like, for example, the hair loss piece, I didn't lose hardly any hair, and I know that that's not necessarily all because of something that I did, but I do think that some of the things that I did helped. So if you're interested in that, I made videos about it before, but if you're interested in me touching on that again, let me know. Or anything else. I don't know what anybody else has any questions or anything that they're struggling with. Share that with me, and I'll talk about it as much as I possibly can in my very novice method of communicating. Anyway, I hope you're taking care of yourself, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much. Bye.